Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Stefan's Basement, where today we have another case opening of Mistvale that I opened upside down like a little bit of a goober. So, getting one of those beautiful boxes out for you today. Just before we get started, I wanted to thank Negative Zone Comics for being partner of the channel. You can find them in the link in the description. All the cards that we opened today will be going to them, just as all the last ones in the other videos. I will say today also will not be a full case opening as the last ones were, but rather it's just going to be a box opening today, and we're going to do 4 smaller videos and see how that goes. Hopefully, we can get one of the lucky golden packs in one of these videos one of these days. That would be nice. But as for one of the topics I wanted to talk about today, as we rambled on, as we get our first M in our first pack, which is actually quite lucky. Look at that, nice start. Is just and a beautiful foil there. Just in general, not always being prepared for things, right? And not always being 100% ready and, just doing stuff anyways, because we're never going to be completely ready to do something. If you wait for the perfect moment, or you're constantly saying, oh, tomorrow I can do this because I'll be more ready then, or, you're just constantly in that state of preparation, things will just straight up never get done. And I can actually speak from experience there, because this channel is one of those things. One thing that I wanted to do with this channel is have topics to talk about, and hopefully we get something there with the pack there. We did get an M, which is actually cool. I do want to talk about different topics and keep things interesting on the channel, but not always the topics come to mind. And I feel like it's one of those things where at some point you just kind of got to do it. And I was talking to my partner about it, and she just mentioned, if you just wait for the perfect time, you're never going to really do anything. And you got to eventually just pull the trigger. And, you can even talk about that, because I do go through that in a lot of things in life. And, sometimes you just got to seize the moment and figure out when to pull the trigger, and figure it out as you go, and do your best. And, hopefully things will work out. Not always does it work out, but often enough it does that you shouldn't really be worried about it. But yeah, just preparation in life and all that stuff. It's not always all it's cracked up to be. It is important to practice and everything. It is important to, have a game plan, so to say, of things that you want to do. We got the double tap on that one, the foil and the common one, or the regular one, I should say. Let me just separate them like this. But yeah, that's enough rambling about that. Another thing I wanted to talk about quickly in this video also is health. And, it's whoa, look at that. That's a nice $100 bill right there. That's beautiful. That's our second Sacred Art Jade Tiger domain that we unboxed on this channel. That's incredible. Wow. Very happy to get that. That's so cool. Okay, let's actually... Ooh, I don't have my sleeves on me, so we're not going to sleeve that up. We're just going to let that sit on the table nice and open like that. Speaking of preparation and stuff like that, I suppose that's kind of funny. Just quickly in this video, I wanted to go over health, and, just for anybody who's putting off going to the doctor or something, just to tell them to go. Recently, in the prior videos, I was coughing a fair bit. For those that did watch, and for those that didn't, I was going through some health stuff. And for a while there, I was actually coughing up a bunch of blood, which isn't good. And, I don't want to get too into it, but, it ended up being okay. Nothing happened. I went to the doctor, and, they did x-rays and all that stuff, and they said, you're fine. It's just, some lingering swelling and bronchitis and stuff like that. But, it's a little bit of a wake-up call for me, at least, because I've always been one of those guys that's been stubborn and, I don't need to go to the doctor, I'll be fine kind of attitude. And especially in men, I notice that's a really bad trait and, surprisingly common. And so, um, as much as like that macho bravado or stubbornness or laziness or whatever it is for you uh, comes in, honestly, sometimes you just got to bite the bullet. And we got our cold foil. There we go. Cold foil common there, the undertow stilettos. I know somebody will be very happy to get that. It's a beautiful card. So maybe I'll put that to the side and purchase that myself. That's a beauty right there. I don't think it's even expensive looking at the fact that it's a common. So still happy to get that. It's a very nice card. As is this, honestly. The foil on the set, the foiling on this set is beautiful. That being said, as I get distracted, I just wanted to go back to talk about health and just say again, take care of yourselves, and it can go quickly, and you never know what it's gonna be or how bad it is until you get yourself checked out, and it's better to be careful because this stuff can really sneak up on you. Honestly, I didn't think I had anything wrong with me, and it's it can be scary, especially like the first time when you cough up blood. That's a very sobering experience. Let me put it that way. One of my coworkers was very kind to cover for me that day as I went for the hospital. As that's we got another M there from the expansion slot. But at my company, we unfortunately don't have like proper sick days. We have to use our vacation days for that. But it is what it is. So he was nice enough to cover for me as I as I went to the hospital and then worked later in the day, which is kind of crazy to say, but that's the world we live in. But yeah, the long story short of that is, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and do what you can. To be kind to somebody doesn't cost you anything. Him covering for me that day and just making sure I didn't get in shit cost him absolutely nothing. Nobody even knew, and I appreciate it greatly. That was very, very kind of him. Anyways, as we come into the close of the video, let's see if we can get some last pack magic. Looks like nothing in the close there. But, I think that was a pretty cool box. I do think we're a little bit shy on the M's and everything, so I will take a look through the pile and see if we missed anything. But I just want to thank everybody for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. I just wanted to shout out to Negatives on Comics again. All these cards, except for probably this one, which I'll buy myself, are going to be headed his way. Link in the description below. I hope you guys have a good one. Thanks for listening.